Today we're here to talk about the sound of music. Okay, perfect. Welcome everyone to my TED Talk. Hope you're having a good afternoon, a good day, whatever time of the day it is. I got something special, really unique and majestic and musical. And my name is Alan Bretzke, and I'm from James Logan High School from Union City, California. Let's get right to it. So, well, what are we talking about today? We're talking about music, right? We're talking about what contains rhythm, what contains articulation, what contains musicality, creativity, and just using that mind the creative mind, the part somewhere in your brain. And right now, as you can see on the screen, we're going to be showing you how to create sound. So here I can see that it says the upper lip of the air in the mouth at pressure above the atmospheric. So what it's talking about there, it's so scientific, but let's be precise. It's talking about these little two corners of your mouth right here, 1 and 2. These two corners they have muscles there, and those muscles, they can tense and they can control and they can loosen. What happens here? So this doesn't get out of control, and you can see, but when I tense it, sorry about all that spit, that was excess, my bad. But anyways, you get my point. These two muscles right here are what we call an embouchure, and those embouchures allows the lip to swing forward to allow puff air into the instrument. But here's the thing. For air to go in through the instrument, they need this. Right here, folks. What is this? Well, this is called a mouthpiece. This mouthpiece is specifically to allow the air and the vibrational frequency of what happens here with the mouth. It's like raspberry. Like when you're trying to stick your tongue out at someone. But you're not sticking your tongue out. You're just... You're gently putting your lips down, pressing them together, but having a little gap in between so air can go through. Because the thing is, to make music, to make a sound, you need air to follow through. Like this. I'm still letting air. So I get the instrument, the little mouthpiece, just like this. This is all it takes to create a little pitch, a little sound. Watch. I already created 3 pitches with only using a single mouthpiece. And this is nothing. This is just a piece of brass metal that you see here. It curves. And it only curves because that's what allows the sound to have a great abundance. Allow it to speak out. And then this is a large bore. This does nothing. What's the real key component is up here. And then also up here. This is what we call our diaphragm. Our diaphragm is what allows the breathing to continue, allows us to breathe flowly without any problem at all. And that's what allows us to play sound. And allows us to play loudly. If we want to play loudly, all we have to use is more air. Not tense. Because if we tense, it makes the sound seem stressed, seem not connected, not controlled. And as you see here, a crescendo played on the trombone, it only needs a certain type of frequency on the spectra. And the loudness of the instrument comes from the diaphragm. So, you want to play quiet. You're still using the same amount of air, but you're not pushing it out that fast, that quick, that strong. Watch when you do it quickly. Let's start soft to high. To strong, powerful sense. Watch. As you can tell, that sound just vibrated all the way out of the room. And it vibrates all walls of the room. But this is not even the best place to be playing an instrument. It isn't. Trust me. So, now, you may say, wow, Alan, you must be really talented. Hold up. That wasn't talent. That was just complete skill, and that skill was practiced and learned on this instrument, which I've played for many years. I've played ever since my 6th grade year. So that's, if you count the math, 3 and 4. Sorry, I don't know my math that well. That's 7 years. 7 years playing an instrument, playing a musical instrument that it took to control these muscles, to build them, to develop them through practice and through exercises, through warm-ups. Well, I talked a lot about the mouthpiece. I talked a lot about how to create the sound, how to make the sound. How do you make the sound even louder? How do you make it in the form of an ensemble, make it sound beautiful? Make it sound pristine. Well, let's get the instrument. Now you see the instrument, it has all its valves. These valves are like keys on the piano. The piano, when you touch a key, it's pressing down on these strings that are attached on the whole part of the piano. When you tap on it, it pulls those strings and it creates this little pitch. That's the same with here. Oh, this is an E flat, this is a C, and this is a B flat. Let me demonstrate it for you. You put the instrument mouthpiece in there. And you know, there's many mouthpieces out there. There's reeds. Those are for woodwinds. There's other trumpet little mouthpieces. Those have smaller bores. And there's also string instruments, which is just like a string that you have to just, you know, put the vibrational frequency on. But this is euphonium. That's a B flat. And let's show you an E flat. And then a C. Those are the 3 notes that I'm going to be playing today because we have a lot more to talk about and discuss today. And that leads on to, what are the benefits of playing an instrument? Wow, there's benefits to it? Oh, there is. It creates creativity. According to this study right here, we have it by pianopower.org, the 16 benefits of playing an instrument. I'm going to only be talking about a few because we have a lot to talk about here. And I don't even have that much time to talk about it. So, creativity. Music is a language. More than words, you're able to find information and see the information as it is, and you're able to use your creative mind, and it's able to expand it more. It's like this comprehension with music. And instead of having one song that is just sustained, normal, just without any other dynamics or articulation to make it moving, to make it actual music, you need creativity. You need that practice. You need that hearing sounds. That's why musicians, they listen to a lot of music. They listen to Mozart. They listen to Beethoven. They listen to one of these other themes that come from the method books. And that's how they get it in their head. And it uses every part of your brain. It strengthens your immune system. Can you believe that? It helps your health. Not just your health, not just your physical health, but also increases management skill and memory capacity. That's so true, doesn't it? Like, you remember playing this piece ever since middle school. And if you continue that repetition and that practice, you can remember that piece later down the line in high school. It's like hot cross buns, right? Hot cross buns, hot cross buns, bum 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 bum, hot cross buns. I still remember it. And it's like a children's song. It's because of the allowing your memory capacity to be enlarged, to be enlightened. But also it allows us to share it with other people. And the best part is it has discipline. You learn such great discipline being a musician and playing musical instrument. It creates a time where you have to schedule a time to practice on it because it takes practice to play this instrument. It takes a whole lot of practice. It really does. And that takes patience as well. But also, for me, what I really benefit from it is also the need of relaxation, the meditation that I get from it. I'm able to breathe and relax my body and compel myself when I'm playing a musical piece. Because you want to be relaxed. You want to have that compulsion inside, and you want to be just in peace. That's really what you need to be so you can have a good time. Enjoy the music. Play what the composer wrote for you on the page, but also change it up some points, like jazz. They have to add some lyrical like licks to it. It's like adding this little theme song to whatever the piece has like the letterings of. Because on the piece you have the scale, you have the treble clef, and you have the bass clef. They have different notes, they have whatever, but they don't have the style. You could play it either jumpily. You can go, instead of going ba 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 ba, you could go ba 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 ba, or you can go ba 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 ba. See, you can do it in different tenses, and it's so cool. And also, it benefits spelling and IQ for children. But here's the thing, IQ, you don't have to have the biggest IQ, but it helps expand your IQ. Maybe, yeah, you definitely could do that. But anyways, why are musicians so smart? Why are they just so passionate about what they do? It's because they learn a lot from it. It creates a lot of experiences and great experiences for the mind to understand and for your ears to expand. My ears can hear lots of great sounds now. Whenever I'm driving or hearing like from the music on the radio or watching a movie in a movie theater, I'm able to see and understand, oh, when it's a sad scene, it's more of a somber music, more of a legato type of tense. And legato is more of like a soothing, slow tempo, which is like, maybe like this. This is like a legato. It's so soothing, slow, and connected. But when you want a staccato, you want a rush, an action scene. You gotta go dun 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 dun, and then when the rushing of the heart starts happening, you want to just crescendo it. And when it crescendos, that means you're bringing action. You're bringing, impact into your sound, and you could show it in your music instead of just being completely bum 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 bum. It's so creative, and it's also fun. So, if you want to experience this, and if you want to know more about this, instead of just looking at the statistics or whatever the studies have on it, try it for yourself. Actually, try it. I mean, it's fun. There's like so many other things that you could do. You can play piano, you can play string instruments, you can play clarinet instruments, or yours truly, brass instruments. I really recommend brass instruments because I really enjoyed it. But try it out. Find a musical instrument at your normal musical store. I recommend Allegro Music Store. That's where I got my instrument. And just play one note at a time. Try to play one note. And if you see yourself being grabbed to your attention, you are interested by this, continue. And practice. And continue those strategies. And use what you learn from music to help you later on in life. Help you with your math skills. Help you with your listening skills. Help you with your comprehension skills. And also to be more aware of your body and more compelled in what you do as a person. And personally, I'm kind of passionate about this. I really do enjoy making music. And I know you will too. So start playing.